I think that there are 6 keys that make a relationship successful. 6 keys to successful relationships. Let me explain them to you one at a time. Number 1 is, of course, similarities attract. Similarities attract. Similarities attract in almost all areas, but especially in the areas of values, in the areas of attitudes toward the critical things like children, like money. Do you know that? And like sex, for instance, that arguments over money are not one of the number 1 reasons why marriages break down, young marriages break down, and probably older marriages too. Arguments over sex are number 2. Arguments over leisure time, what we're going to do when we're not working, are the number 3 reasons why relationships break down. So similarities are very, very important. It's sort of like when you meet the person who is right for you, there will be a chemistry. They call it a right chemistry. It feels good. It feels right because you will be in accord or in harmony on almost all of the critical areas of life. We find that virtually all of your difficulties come is when you from clashing with people who have different opinions and ideas from you. Now, with regard to similarities, the most important part of you as a human being is your self-concept, your central belief system. And your central belief system with regard to your relationship to the world is summarized in your values. What you think is right, what you think is wrong, what you think is good, what you think is unacceptable. Your values are very important, and any clash with your values in life will be destructive to your mental health. Outside your values, you have your mental life. These are your ideas, they may be your political opinions, they may have to do with philosophy and so on. They're not as important as your values because they change far more readily. Outside that, you have your emotional life, or your emotional temperament. You'll find that people with similar emotional temperaments seem to get along the best. And finally, on the outer ring, the least important is the physical. Is the physical attraction or physical similarity or physical comparisons. However, there's a lot of research that shows that people tend to marry people who look very similar to themselves. That the highest form of flattery is marriage. That we tend to be attracted to people who have facial features very similar to our own. That's why they say when people grow older, they start to look like each other. Well, if they examine the wedding photographs, they find that they started off looking like each other, and that's why they look like each other more when they grow older.